We on? Hi, I'm Tom Tuck,
I'm Trisha Takanawa.
and for today's news we have, we have the battle between the North and the South. So, following lineup for the North, batting left-handed, leadoff is U.S. Grant, Commander-in-Chief of the Union, and for the South we have Stonewall Jackson, American teacher and soldier. Best of both worlds right there, Trisha.
Back to you, Tom.
And so we also have, like I said, Stonewall Jackson. He's also best known for his Confederate after General Robert E. Lee. Teacher.
Back to you, Tom.
Hi, I'm Tom Tucker. We're here with Ulysses S. Grant, asking him about some of his battles. Hi, Grant.
Well, I just want to say something about the battles here. Some of them were close, and we just had some close calls. But I mean, it's what we got to do. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just the battle strategy. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing with my hands.
Just look down here. It's fine. It's fine.
Well, like I said, Tom, we had some close battles and some really hot fought wars. We've lost a lot of our players, and I don't know, the other team just has an advantage on us. We just don't know the terrain as well. And I just want to say,
Pro-slavery!
I'm Tom Tucker, and I'm here with WSAZ. Well, today's story, we're going to read up on Thomas Stonewall Jackson. He was born in 1824, and he died in 1836. 63, my bad, correction. He was an American war hero. He was one of the South's most successful generals during the American Civil War. After a difficult childhood, he graduated from the U.S. Military Academy at West Point in New York. In time to fight in the Mexican-American War in 1846 to 1848. He then left the military to pursue a teaching career. After his home state of Virginia seceded from the Union in 1861, Jackson joined the Confederate Army and quickly forged his reputation for fearlessness and tenacity.
Jackson earned his nickname at the First Battle of Bull Run, where he was nicknamed Stonewall. Back to you, Tom.
Jackson joined the Confederate Army, and during the Shenandoah Valley campaign later the same year, he served under General Robert E. Lee from 1807 to 1870. For much of the Civil War, Jackson was a decisive factor in many significant battles until his mortal wounding by friendly fire at the age of 39 during the Battle of Chancellorsville in May 1860. Today on WSAZ, I'm here to tell a story about the Appomattox Courthouse. Well, on April 9th, 1865, the surrender of the Army of the Northern Virginia in McLean House in the village of Appomattox Courthouse, Virginia signaled the end of the nation's largest war. Two important questions about its future were answered. Could the nation survive a civil war intact? And will the nation exist without slavery? The answer to both was yes, and a new nation was born.
hi, I'm Tom Tucker. I'm here with Ollie Williams and Trish Takanawa. Thank you, teacher.
Thanks, Tom. First Battle of Bull Run, the first large battle of the war. The Confederate forces defeated the Union. For the Union, the Battle of Shiloh, Confederate forces attacked near Shiloh, resulting in thousands of casualties between both armies in two days of fighting. The Union won the bloodiest battle of the Civil War, even though they suffered more losses than the Confederates. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Trisha. Now back to Ollie. I'm Tom Tucker, here with WSAZ.
And today we're going to go over some of the strategies from the North and the South. So, for the Union, which is the North, we have that they control the Mississippi River. It was the South's major waterway and separated Louisiana, Texas, and Americans from other Confederate states. I'm Tom Tucker, here at Tristakanawa. She's going to read you some of the strategies.
Thanks. One of the Confederacy's strategies was to take advantage of their compact geography with internal lines of communication, their military heritage, which they were largely officers of the United States Army, and their greater enthusiasm for their cause to wear down the Union and to wage the war. That's it. for
Thank
me.
you, Trisha. I'm Tom Tucker, and I'm here at WSAZ. Today we're going to be going over some of the major victories from the Confederate and the Unions. For the Confederate side, we have the Battle of Chancellorsville, part of the Rising Hope in the South. And for the Union, we have Battle of Gettysburg. South troops discovered Union cavalry in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Lasted 3 days. And now we're back, and I'm going to be reading some of the advantages and disadvantages from the Union and the Confederacy. For the Union, we have the population reached 22 million people, whereas the Confederacy only had 9 million. The Confederate advantages were that the Confederate soldiers had a home advantage, so they knew the land better, and they had moved off a reason to fight. The Confederates, Europe didn't recognize the Confederacy, which made it hard to get foreign, and for the Union. The Union States had to plan attacks and be the aggressors to some.
We're back again for another segment,
60 minutes. I'm your news anchor, Tom Tucker, and I'm here with Trish Ducknell. But today we have the North's overall reason for victory. Their industrial economy was fairly large. The railroads linked to the ship supplies, large population, and more immigration could blockade the South cause of the U.S. Marine Fleet. Established as government, could work together, international support to the North, recruited black men, many freed slaves. That's all we have today, Trisha.
Yep.
I'm Tom Tucker, signing out.